All right, ladies and gentlemen, in this video, I'm going over verbal table and graphs. So with this particular problem, it says a local bakery charges $2 per cupcake. Look at the table and graph to see if there is a proportional relationship with the verbal description. So our verbal description is right here, the local bakery that charges $2 per cupcake. And our job is to figure out whether or not this table matches up with that and whether or not this graph matches up with that as well. So I'm going to take a look here. So if it says a local bakery charges $2 per cupcake, that means one cupcake. So maybe this will represent the cupcake and Y will represent the dollars. So one cupcake costs $2. Yes, that works. And to get from 1 to 2, we would be multiplying by 2. So the rest of these better be multiplying by 2 to get our Y quantity in order for it to be proportional. 2 times 2 is 4. So if we had 2 cupcakes, we would be charged $4. 3 times 2 is 6. 4 times 2 is 8, and 5 times 2 is 10. So all of these have the same constant proportionality of multiplying by 2. Therefore, this is proportional and it matches up with our verbal description. Now let's take a look at the graph. So with this graph, I notice it is proportional because it is going through the origin. So that's one indicator. So that's good. If you notice on the x-axis, we have our cupcakes, and then on the y-axis, it's our cost. So one cupcake would cost $2. And let me kind of put that in a different color for you. So one cupcake is $2. That matches up with this. 2 cupcakes is $4. That matches up with that. 3 cupcakes is 6. 4 is 8, and 5 is 10. And all of those match up, and they even go perfectly with the table. So this graph is not only proportional, but it also matches up with our verbal description here. So all you have to do is take your verbal description, you can put it in a table, check the constant proportionality, and then whenever you go to graph, one, you want to make sure that it's going through the origin, and you want to make sure that you're also keeping the same constant proportionality between each point.